Good afternoon, guys. This is going to be a different kind of video than the ones you're used to seeing from me because this is my new scanning machine. I'm super excited about it. I've wanted it for years, and whenever my husband finally said we could buy one, I did so much research that when the machine came, I just started using it. So excited. So many people before me made it possible to do, you know, I learned from their mistakes and they, listened to their tips and I paid attention to their blades and stuff like that. So I've got this on a tripod to try to kind of make it not shake so much, but please forgive me. And I just ate lunch, so sorry about all the clearing. Being real here. Okay, so the thing I love so much about this machine and the reason why I chose it is because I love the Dream Machine by Brother. It's my goal machine as a seamstress, and it has this feature where you can scan in your, or take a picture of, I guess, well, and scan in your material so that you can place your embroidery design perfectly on the material. And this kind of employs that same practice. So I hope that this gets it good. It comes up really clear and beautiful. It's hard to see. This is on my iPhone, so let it go through its little loading screen. It's really cool. And then you just go over here and push the home button. The carriage and mat will move. Click OK. And that gets everything set down here. And then you just open up your little guard here. And it's really pretty and nice. You just go in and there's the rollers and everything. And it's very small. It fits over on my little ironing board in the corner. And everything comes out here through the back. So I'm going to have to move this stuff before we get started. Hold on. If there's anything behind it that's that close, then the mat's going to bump up against it. But when you're storing it, it's great because it just goes up against the wall. Okay, so we've got that moved. I might have to... Okay, I'm just going to do one quick cutout and then do another video because my phone is about to die. Okay, so I'm going to just do some paper cutting really quick, and I'm going to use cardstock that I bought at Walmart, and I like to set my blade for that at around 3, and the test cuts are extremely important. So they're kind of tedious, but always do a test cut. So I like to set it at 3, but sometimes, it doesn't always work out. Sometimes the mat has too many fuzzies on it and it makes the paper a little thick. So, whatever, for whatever reasons, you always want to do a test cut. So here's the mat that came with my machine, and it's sticky, just a little sticky. See, so it holds stuff down really nicely, especially paper and vinyl and stuff like that. So I'm going to put some paper on there. I'm going to show you one of my favorite features. So I can use regular cardstock. I bought this big pack at Walmart for $5. Or I can take anything that I have that's just, what you would normally throw away. I have these 2 colors. Let's see. You can put these on here. Let's go ahead and go with just the orange for now. Let's just put it on there. Okay, and you can take your little spatula and smooth it down, but I found that your hand works fine in most cases for paper. Okay, then we're gonna load it up onto the machine. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to load the mat and make sure that the mat is within the guides, because if it comes out of the guides and goes sideways, then kind of makes all these terrible noises and grabs it funny and then spits it out anyways, you know, like a printer. Okay, so then we're going to come up here and we're going to do this scan, and I have a little you know, the little wand thing. So direct cut, scan to cut data. Okay, so we're going to start it. Stylus. I have a little stylus. I just don't know where it is right now. Okay, so it scans it all the way out the back. Okay, and then it holds on to it, and then it says, recognize, you better recognize me. So our rain has turned to beautiful, gorgeous fall weather. It's warm enough to do yard work, but it's still crisp and cool and beautiful. And it's really gorgeous outside. Okay, so I've got this in here. It's asking me which do I want. I'm going to just pick this bottom one up here. I don't think it's actually going to make any difference with what we're doing here because we don't have a bunch of different things. But that welds it all together. That would grab separate ones, like it's grabbing all the little fuzzies. We want to just grab this orange, hit save. Oops, sorry. Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't recording on there. Okay, and then we're going to save it to the machine. Okay. All right, so, okay. And now let's go to home. All right. Now, pattern. Let's make, what could we make for Thanksgiving? Let's just do a leaf. They don't even have anything for Thanksgiving. Okay, so let's just do that adorable little leaf. Click OK, set. Oh, okay, I did that whole scan thing wrong anyways. Okay, so wait until now to scan. Thanks for bearing with me through this. I am new to this too, so, but I just, you know, it is really easy. Like, I made it really complicated. So you pick your design first, and then you click the button that says scan in, and it's going to scan in our orange. Okay, and it's going to bring it up over here on our screen. And you see the little, our leaf right there? We can move it over right onto it perfectly. We could even go in here. And this can help us make it smaller or turn it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it so that it fits on there. Click OK. And I'm going to move it over here so it utilizes as little amount of, or it wastes as little amount of paper as possible. So see how I have it set all the way over here? Again, I'm so sorry, it's so dark. Ugh. Okay, so you get to place it right on the actual part of the paper. So I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click OK. We can add anything else we want, or we can leave it alone. And I'm going to choose cut. Oh, I missed one of my parts that I said. It's a big deal. And that is our test cut. And that's up here. I always just do a square. Pick it, hit set, and then bring it down here closer to where you can lift it easily without taking the mat off of the machine. Okay, so so now I've done that. I'm going to click cut right there, and now I'm going to click start. Okay, and it's going to do the test cut first. And then it's going to pause. It's going to go, want to know if you want to quit cutting or you're going to hit the start button again whenever you're ready. Okay, so let's just set this. Okay, it looks like it came out perfect. It didn't cut through my mat at all. 3 it is. So, all right. And now it's just going to do our cute little leaf on the part that we scanned in. Okay. Then it says finish cutting. Click OK. And then spit it out. And there you go. So I haven't done any fabric cutting because I want to get a dedicated blade, and I just don't really think about it. Oops. Think about ordering one. It just doesn't come across my mind. Anyway, so, oh, there it is. All right. So usually you would use your spatula, and there it is. It's perfect. So on vinyl, I would use about 1 and a little bit tiny twist towards 2, and I've been cutting a lot of contact paper, so I'll show you. I did all of these bats with contact paper, but I ran out of time before Halloween to put them up. And let's see what else. Right here I made a to-do list with wet erase markers. So what I did was I had the machine, had a design on the machine that's already there, I think in the frames one. And I used some white contact paper and I put that down, and I had it cut out this white frame, and I wrote in the wet erase, to-do list for others, for money, for self, for family. And then I put clear contact paper cut in the same shape. I put that clear contact paper over it, and then I put the stuff that I want to be able to do and erase. So I can always have my categories there, but I can erase the stuff that I need to do. So it says up here, so on Carol's panel, I can erase that with a baby wipe or just a, a thing, whatever, something that's wet. And then I did this one. I haven't put anything on it yet, but current projects, I did kind of the same thing, but because I was putting it on a white thing, I put black contact paper. I had that cut out, and then I did a smaller design of the white contact paper. Then I did current projects, and then I did another set of the clear contact paper over the top of it so that I can write anything in the wet erase. But you can also use dry erase. I just want to use the wet erase on my table because dry erase you easily move off, but with the wet erase it stays. So I'm just totally in love with contact paper right now, and just being able to cut it myself, so awesome. And also the white contact paper you can spray paint. I took this outside and just casually spray painted it. I wasn't really like trying anything, and it came out. I went ahead and cut it on the machine first, all the diamonds, and then I took it outside and just spray painted the whole sheet, let it dry till the next day, and then the next day I peeled it off. I even used contact paper on it and everything, and it doesn't smudge. It's so cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do more videos. For now, I hope that was a good introduction for those of you that have one and haven't used it yet, or have one and just kind of want some inspiration. If you have any suggestions for me, I really love to hear, I love to hear what you guys have. I love to hear what you love. Let's see. Let's just go back to home real quick. Okay, and then you can also scan in pictures and just everything. You can scan it. You can write your handwriting on a piece of, on this one, you would probably want to use cardstock because it's so sticky. But just, draw something on cardstock, or have your children draw something, and you can cut it into like 20 smaller versions of that same thing, or one big huge version. So anyways, so excited. Alrighty, thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.